Man, it's just a short amount of time I really was able to kind of understand why some rich people don't want to mess with their family members no more, you know? And it's not as simple as I think we think it is, you know? It's a mindset difference. It's the way that these two particular parties kind of think. Welcome to the Professor Goodfeels show, y'all. I hope everyone's doing well. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good jazz. Send this out. But what I'm sitting up here thinking to myself, right, is that what's really the big factor? And the mindset difference between the two comes down to one side saying, "Oh, at least you have this. Be grateful for this and just be grateful for that. Just be grateful for that." The at least umbrella is what I call it. They live by. And you have other traits that come down to it like, "Oh, it's always somebody else's fault." You know, the rich of this and stuff of that kind of nature is, "Oh, they doing this, blah, blah, blah." This side, this part of them also too is the side that never really can make apologies because that side is afraid to look at itself and realize, okay, I'm here in this particular situation because of choices that I made. So therefore, that responsibility ain't taken, them lessons ain't learned, and things of that nature. That's that one mindset is what I'm talking about. But on the other mindset, and I've noticed I've had these kind of traits, and I'm not saying it's not necessarily maybe a rich and poor thing, but it's just a rich and poor kind of mindset. And I'm sitting up here thinking like, okay, I've never really had the thought of, okay, I can't afford this. It's more of just like, how can I afford this? How can I get this? How can I do better? Okay, I'm grateful for what I have. I'm very much so grateful for all that. Now, how do I go higher? How do I get better? How do I improve myself? And when you have that thought pattern in you and you around people that kind of put it down throughout the day, that kind of tell you, okay, say if you want to go do something or you want to do something that's a little bit different other than the typical everyday regular schmegular stuff or whatever, the first things that they usually do are things that will kind of go against you, but you may not directly see it. See, because it's a certain things that they say, like, "Oh, I'm too old for that," or "You're too old to be doing this," or whatever, or "Oh, I've tried it 1,000 times, it's not gonna work," or whatever. They don't let you try first. They try to kill your spirit of trying, and a lot of times these people aren't even aware that they're doing it. It's just routine that's just been played throughout their head throughout so long, and that mindset is being passed down to some children. You know, they try to undermine you, undermine your goals, undermine your ambitions and things of that nature. Like the high bar that you set for yourself, they want to lower it down to where they think it should be at. And as you can see, what they think about is what they currently have, currently who they are, and stuff of that nature. So they're only going to be bringing you down to a level that they can see, a level that they realize, which is their own personal level, you know? And when you grow up from that, when you come to a point in your life of just like, man, I'm tired of being, put down. I'm tired of being, uh, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know the word. Uh, what's the word I'm thinking? It's something I'm thinking of. I can't remember right now. But you just get tired of being around certain people. Because I've noticed within myself, right? How I think is vastly different from my family members. It's vastly different from a lot of people. It's my own personal unique thought pattern, yeah, but when it's coming down to just beliefs and stuff of that kind of nature, I distance myself to an extent because our beliefs and our patterns of thinking are just so different. We don't have no connection right there, you know. And when I see certain people and I hear and I look at certain interviews with certain rich folks, a lot of them say they don't really mess with their family members, and I understand why now because it's just they think so differently. For example, I'm sure you've been around someone who said, "Hey, can you help me with something?" And then you end up doing the entire thing. You know what I'm saying? You just said, "Hey, can I help you with?" That means, okay, we're both going to be a part of this. We're both going to be doing this. We both going to put in the work. But it don't be that. It just ends up being you. And a lot of times that negative mindset, that mentality that a lot of people would have, a lot of family members who don't believe in themselves, You know what I'm saying? They believe that helping means do it for them. And you don't want to sit up there and do it all the time for somebody, you know. You don't want to sit up here and give them everything while you sit up here and you put in the work for everything, right? You're not trying to reward nothing with something. And I understand them now. Now, there are some people out there who try to hold their head above everybody else just because they got a few things. Yeah, those people exist, but we speaking specifically on those who just don't want to who just got tired of giving away stuff for free, and they not getting that same thing. A lot of people nowadays on that old "you owe me" type stuff. It's not just genuine kindness, because this is what's killing family members and killing households. You know what I'm saying? No one, no, they don't think as one no more. It's all gimme, gimme, gimme. This is mine, 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 mine. You know, and that mindset, it doesn't work towards being better, because yes, you're gonna be the one who have goals and stuff like that. You're gonna want to really do something for yourself, but it's gonna come a time where you're gonna have some good people around you to get there, because you won't be able to handle literally every single thing by yourself. In some way, form, or fashion, you're gonna have somebody there with you to ride with you. And if you on that it's mine, mine, mine kind of mentality, you can't establish connections, you can't network, you can't make friends that actually want to be there for you. You know, and it's just a bunch of these things I'm thinking about, like what really separates people. It's just the thinking pattern, bro. I can't work with a no we can't type person when I'm saying yes I can, yes we can. We just got to figure out the way on how to do it. That figuring out a way how to do it and stuff like that, that just narrowing through, trusting the process, putting in your effort, trying to see what you can do with this, how to build this, whatever, that takes real authentic work. And a lot of people ain't trying to do that because they've been brainwashed to believe that, okay, there's somebody else who's just going to do it for me, or, oh, the world owes me this and stuff of that kind of caliber. Like that whole thing with the rich trying to give everything to the poor stuff, I don't believe in that, because I'm not rich, but I still like to put in my own personal effort, because usually when someone does something for you, they have a certain sense of control when that with that dependency that you have that comes with them. When you depend upon someone, they have a certain level of control over you, and I don't like that. I never would want somebody to just necessarily do it all for me type stuff, but show me how you do it. Show me how you did this. Then I can look at it, apply my own knowledge, and be like, okay, maybe you could try this to do it even better, because, okay, you gave me something. Now I can give you back something in return. Giving is also a very important part of becoming a better person, being able to connect with somebody, bring something new to their life. I'm sorry. Bring something new to the fold. And that's hard to do, again, if you just gimme, gimme, gimme all the time. This is mine, mine, mine. My mindset's kind of just always been really abundant. And it just keeps getting even more abundant when I just think about things and just realize more of who I am, because a thing will never rule me. You know, if I have something or whatever, and then if I'm eating something or something, whatever, 9 times out of 10, most of the time I'm gonna say yes, here you can have it if it's within reason, or if I have it to spare. But some people just don't have that all the way, or they do it just for show, just to feel like, okay, I am this type of person that's just a 100% giver, but they're not trying to follow up with it. If you're gonna be real about, okay, cool, I can give this if I have it, but I'm not gonna give everything away. That's balance, and that's clearly understandable in my book. But I'm just really thinking about the topic of this video is just how different the mindsets are when it comes to a lot of people. This is no way, form, or fashion targeted towards anybody, but this is just to let people know some of my thoughts, and also too to help people with these kind of things if they're struggling with trying to discover themselves, trying to figure out things in their life and stuff like that, but maybe certain things may hold them back, like family, the way you think could hold you back. So don't ever feel bad for being the best you can be. If you feel like you can achieve something, you owe it to yourself to do so, because it's just something bad that happens to a heart that goes unfulfilled, dreams that just don't go and be played out in a way that the person is supposed to be here for. You know what I'm saying? You gotta feel it. But that was just something I'm thinking about, y'all. Please let me know how y'all doing, how y'all feeling. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and stay cool and be the best you can be for the whole wide world to see, y'all. Take it easy and stay smooth.